Wondering whether Sun Princess specialty dining is worth the extra cost? After trying it myself, here's what I learned. I don't eat a lot of red meat, so I wasn't booking the Crown Grill specialty dining for the steak. What I really was looking for was a quieter atmosphere, attentive service, and something a little more different than the main dining room. Hi, I'm Bonnie from Bon Voyage Cruise and Travel, and after more than 56 cruises, I've learned that sometimes the question isn't whether the food is good, it's whether the overall experience is worth paying extra for. In this video, I'll show you the specialty dining options available on Sun Princess, what happened when I tried Crown Grill, and who I think specialty dining is and isn't for. Sun Princess offers a variety of special dining venues. There are 10 specialty restaurants on board Sun Princess. Sabatini's offers Italian dining and handmade pasta. Love by Britto is known for its colorful, romantic atmosphere. A little hidden place I found here. I feel like I'm breaking it. What a great perspective here. It's very pretty. This must be kind of an upscale restaurant. Beautiful views here. Wow, it's really pretty. Don't know what the food's like, but I like in the ambiance. So this would be a special place to come to for sure. Wow, it's nice. The Catch by Rudy focuses on seafood. Butcher Block is designed for meat lovers and family-style dining. The Umai Teppanyaki combines dinner with an interactive cooking show. Hot Pot offers a more social, shared dining experience in the teppanyaki restaurant as well. They share the space. Makoto Ocean specializes in sushi and Japanese-inspired cuisine. They're open from 12 to 2 most days, every other day, he said, for lunch, and then dinner is 5 to 9. Spellbound is a unique, mysterious dining and mixology experience. It's art and magic and theatrical cocktails and surprises. So based on what you're looking for, there's lots of choice, and prices are a big range from $55 and up. As I walked around the ship, one thing became clear. Specialty dining really isn't one decision. It's a collection of different experiences. Some travelers may be looking for a romantic evening. Others may want sushi, seafood, or a more interactive dining experience. For me, I was looking for something quieter and a little different from the main dining room. As it turned out, actually getting a reservation became part of the story. One thing I noticed pretty quickly was that many of the prime dining times were already gone. Guests with packages that include specialty dining are able to reserve restaurants ahead of time, so most of the popular times can fill up quickly. At first glance, it can look like everything is sold out. But what I learned is that full doesn't always mean impossible. Instead of giving up, I went directly to the restaurant and spoke with the maitre d'. I asked about availability on a port day. I knew I wasn't planning to leave the ship that day, so the timing worked well for me. One of my biggest takeaways is to book early, say the day number 1 when you are on board the ship. Be flexible, consider port days, and don't be afraid to speak with the restaurant staff directly. You may have more options than you think. Eventually, I secured a 5:30 reservation on a port day, and that's how I ended up dining at Crown Grill. The Crown Grill is Princess's signature steakhouse. I was looking forward to seeing whether the experience lived up to the extra cost. First thing I noticed was the atmosphere. The restaurant has a modern, clean design with a bright, sleek look, and it still felt comfortable and welcoming. It was noticeably quieter than many of the other dining venues on board, which is exactly what I was looking for. I would have preferred a window table, but those had already been reserved. Instead, I was seated at a standalone table facing the windows. And as a solo traveler, I actually found it to be a very comfortable place to spend the evening. The service was attentive without feeling rushed. My meal arrived at a relaxed pace, giving me time to enjoy the experience rather than feeling like I was simply moving through another meal on board. I'm not a big steak eater, so I chose fish instead. The food was very good, but honestly, what stood out most to me wasn't a particular dish. It was the overall experience. Quieter atmosphere, attentive service, and chance to slow down for an evening made Crown Grill feel different from other dining venues I had been using throughout the cruise. Who should consider specialty dining on Sun Princess? I think specialty dining makes the most sense for travelers who are looking for something beyond the meal itself. If you're celebrating a birthday, anniversary, or special occasion, some of the specialty restaurants offer a more memorable setting than the included dining venues. If you enjoy a quieter atmosphere, more attentive service, specialty dining may also be worth considering. I found the pace more relaxed, which made the evening feel less rushed and more enjoyable. Certain restaurants may appeal to different travelers. Someone who enjoys sushi may be drawn to Makoto Ocean. Couples looking for a romantic evening may enjoy Love by Britto. Travelers looking for a traditional steakhouse experience may appreciate Crown Grill. Others may prefer one of the more interactive dining experiences on board. I also think specialty dining can work well for solo travelers. I never felt uncomfortable dining alone, and having a quieter table and attentive service made for a very enjoyable evening. On the other hand, specialty dining isn't something every traveler will feel they need. If you're already happy with the included dining options on board, you may find that the main dining room, buffet, Americana diner, and casual venues provide plenty of variety throughout your cruise. If keeping costs down is a priority, specialty dining is one of the extras that can easily be skipped without taking away from the overall cruise experience. Some travelers simply may not place a high value on the quieter atmosphere or service enhancements that specialty dining provides. And if your focus is spending more time enjoying the entertainment, activities, ports, or other experiences around the ship, you may decide your money is better spent elsewhere. There's really no right or wrong answer here. It comes down to what you value most during your vacation. For me, the atmosphere and slower pace were the biggest benefits, but I can also understand why many travelers are perfectly happy with the dining options already included in their cruise fare. Throughout my cruise, I found plenty of places to enjoy a meal without paying extra. Alfredo's Pizzeria is another option that carries a small charge, but offers a different dining experience without the higher cost of some specialty venues. For many travelers, these options may provide everything they're looking for. Others may decide that quieter atmosphere and enhanced service of specialty dining make it worth the extra cost. For me, specialty dining wasn't about finding the best meal on the ship. It was about creating a different kind of evening. And would I do a specialty dining again on Sun Princess? Yes. Not because of the steak, but because I enjoyed the overall experience. At the end of the day, specialty dining isn't one decision. It's several different decisions depending on the type of experience you are looking for. And that's really the question, not whether specialty dining is good, but whether it's the right choice for you. It's been my pleasure showing you Sun Princess and the specialty dining. I do have an extensive playlist on Sun Princess and everything it has to offer, so make sure you check that out. If you have found this helpful, informative, or you've learned something, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're looking for cruise tips and travel information, I'd love for you to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Happy cruising, and until next time. Another patio on the other side. Oh, it's the sunrise.